Well, and
That's
here's
what it comes
the
down
other
to.
part that I wrote down that I think boss babes should realize, and women who own businesses in general, like if they're dating and they're trying to find a man. Like if you find a man who has his shit together and you have a business or whatnot,
Right.
if you're not going into boss babe territory where you're like, I don't need you, like I got this. When you're with a man who will provide for you and is a traditional man, you can still have your business. And it almost takes the pressure off of you in a way that your business can do even better because you're not fighting for your life. When you made this business and became a boss babe, you're fighting for your life. You have to pay your bills. You have to run this business. You have employees. Whatever you have, you are fighting for your life.
Right.
And when you are able to be with a man, if you own a business as a woman and you're able to be with a man who also has his stuff together and will provide for your family and all that kind of stuff, you have the freedom to relax into that and almost bring the feminine to that because he has the bills and things handled.
Yeah.
So your business, and I'm not saying that like your money from your business doesn't help pay the bills.
I know.
But I'm just saying that like you don't have to stress in the way that you do when you're on your own or you're the breadwinner. When you have a man that wants to provide and help you either by doing all of the providing or whatnot, or even helping you with your business so that he can take some of that off of you. That's still taking some stress off of you. You get to be in the relationship and be feminine and still do what you want to do. Like if you have a business, it becomes easier to do that. And you'll be happier because you won't be so stuck in your masculine. It'll be more something you're doing for fun and still your business.
It's kind of like that joke, poor people, wife doesn't work. Middle class, wife works. Upper class, wife doesn't work, right? Rich,
wife has a business that
loses $5,000 a month.
Which I'm not saying that that's what would happen.
No, I'm not saying that. But
you're implying that when you are taken care of, that you could even start
a business. You could just do it because you want to,
right?
Not because
it's a passion. Because you're not like doing it as a survival mechanism.
Exactly.
Which is exactly what I'm saying. Is like, and if you even come in with a business, now you're not in survival mode.
Yeah, and you bought into the man's dream. I mean, not even his dream, but we're like, you didn't have to do that. Like, and it's great if, but as a woman, you're trying to climb the ladder that young men, yes, I'm talking to you. You have to climb that ladder. You better get your shit together and you better start your business and hustle your ass and stuff and do that to survive. But
I can already hear that. I have to climb the ladder, but she doesn't.
Right. But as a woman, like you didn't have to do that. I mean, it's great.
Well,
but all you have to do is just be yourself and just be kind and feminine,
that
and you'll be valuable.
At first, because a lot of women were stuck in bad situations at first. But where we got really messed up is where we took that too far, and now we were like, we have to do everything that a man does.
Right.
And in the process of doing that, we actually made feminism made being feminine bad.
Right.
Like feminism is supposed to be about being a woman, but now it's about how manly can we be?
Exactly. That's what it's become. Yeah.
And so we made being feminine bad, but I think it is on the turnaround. Like there's definitely a lot more feminine, positive sort of content out there now. But I think really what women should focus on, all women, whether you're single or not or whatever, you're boss babe, you own a business or you don't or whatever, you stay at home, that we need to find the value in being feminine. Because also men have lost the value in a feminine woman. They say they want one, but then they're the same men that say, what do you bring to the table? Which is a masculine thing. If I'm bringing anything material to the table, that's masculine.
Yeah, there's no table. Like the concept, the way of thinking about it is a masculine way of thinking.
Right.
It's thinking transactionally.
Well, exactly. That's what it is. But And men don't even realize that they're perpetuating these boss babes and these really masculine women because they keep pushing this narrative, right? And so I think what's most important for women and for men is to realize the value in being feminine, the value in the emotional and like spiritual things that a woman brings to a relationship, to the world, like her intuition, her nurturing, her caring, her like essence of who she is a value. And as women, we lost that. We're like, well, how much money can we make? And I get it to some degree, because if you haven't found a good guy, you're like, okay, well, I have to make the money. I have to provide for myself. And that's why I say that women will always have a little bit of masculinity when they're on their own, because they have to have it. But at the same time, it's like we have to bring back seeing the value in this. Otherwise, we're just all masculine.
Well, and look, it's like this. It's like, you don't look at a diamond and be like, what can you do for me?
What can I cut with this? You're like, I want to see how pretty it is and like how it looks nice.
There's a reason why we give women diamonds. It's because it's symbolic.
I'm just kidding.
Well, no, it's symbolic of the idea of something having value for just what it is. It doesn't have to do anything in order to have value. And this is a concept that seems to be lost, is that, yes, guys, women are valuable just because they're women.
Okay, but they're hearing you right now, and I can hear their man brain. You're not saying that she just exists and it's fine. You're not saying that. In a way you are, but you're not saying that, because I want to be clear. You're saying that the things that women have by nature, nurturing, caring, all of that stuff.
The intrinsic qualities.
Right. A woman just being a woman, a feminine woman is valuable.
Right. She doesn't have to do anything, become anything. She doesn't have to build anything. She doesn't create anything. All she has to do is just be what she already is.
Right. And a lot of women have also ruined that for themselves because they're very angry and they don't know how to control their emotions and things like that. And so again, we're not saying that women aren't held accountable.
No, it's not that they're...
But that's also why I'm saying women need to realize the things about being feminine, because how many times, even me personally, has a woman heard, you're too sensitive, and that's an insult.
Right.
Women are supposed to be sensitive.
Right, yeah.
We're supposed to feel.
Right.
We're supposed to have emotions.
Right.
That is what makes us women.
The ironic
That's what
thing
makes us nurturing and caring and able to like bring children into this world and raise them into human beings.
The ironic thing is that it's only very sensitive men that say you're too sensitive, right? In fact, sensitive people tell other people they're being too sensitive, right? But that's the ironic thing about it, is that those men are being too sensitive. That's why they care about it. So, but you're right. There's so much stuff that boys are telling women and complaining about.
And then they're mad that women act this way.
Right.
And the thing is, women have gotten strong. Like they've gotten strong because we've had to be masculine. So like we know how to be strong. We know how to stand in what we believe in. Now I'm just saying that women need to stand in feminist, like actual feminism, which is in my mind being feminine.
Right.
Turning women back into like feminine women.
Right.
We need to be strong in valuing that. We need to be strong in when a man tries to talk shit about how being feminine is bad, that we're like, no, it's not. And like, just let him talk if he's going to talk, but be like, no, this is a good thing.
Right. A diamond is, you don't need to add to the diamond.
Right.
You're just making it dirty. You don't need to polish it. Like it's a diamond. It's good already. You know what I mean? The man needs to work. He needs to build himself up. He's not valuable as he is. That's just how it is. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. But what man is just valuable how he is? To women, to society, to anyone? No one.
Well, I mean, we all grow. And I know what you're saying is like women just exist and they're good. But we're all like growing. Yeah. And so like, we kind of went totally different way, but well, it still goes with it because I think boss babes, have your business, do what you got to do, but don't do it in such a masculine way that you are pushing away the men that you are trying to be with.
Yeah, if you're using the title, that's the
Better than